What kind of fight do you think Loma's going to bring to you? Do you think it's,
a dirty fight? I think Loma wants to make the fight as dirty as possible. He is a dirty fighter. He has skills. Don't get me wrong, but he relies a lot on like dirty tactics and stuff like that. So I think he can try to make the fight ugly and as dirty as possible.
Lomachenko being a dirty fighter, I don't get that. Lomachenko has never came across to me as a dirty fighter. Although dirty boxing is not illegal either. But as far as Loma being a dirty fighter, I never looked at Loma like a dirty fighter. I think what Devin Haney is trying to convey is Lomachenko is going to be fighting like the Dickens. And, what's even more crazier than that, like, he don't have to worry about Lomachenko wanting to make it a dirty fight. Them judges is going to make it a dirty fight. So I hope Devin Haney is well aware that he ain't just fighting Loma. You are fighting the judges for several reasons, for several reasons. And, Lomachenko's from Ukraine and all that stuff. And you know how they want to cater to them in some kind of way or something like that. So the politics is in. So I hope if he think Loma going to be fighting dirty, it ain't going to be as half as them dirty as them judges going to be fighting.
So it feels good that, now he's a challenger. I'm the champion. I'm the favorite to win. And I'm going to show him that I was everything then and I'm everything now.
What you feel like when you hear older fighters, like you said, Tank said you're a middleweight, Loma said you're a heavyweight. When you hear all these fighters mention your weight, and there's fighters in a division that's actually bigger than you, like Ryan, how do you feel about that?
I never missed weight before in my life. Thank God. I don't plan on missing weight ever in my career. So they could talk about how big I am and how I'm this and I'm that. On that weigh-in day, I should always show up as a professional and make the weight. Tank has missed weight, so he could talk about weight, but he's the wrong person to say anything.
Yeah, I don't really feel any need for Tank to throw any shade Devin Haney way, especially when it comes to weight, because he's right. As long as he weigh in at 135 pounds on the night, plus he ain't never missed weight and he always been on weight, what are people even talking about? And with Gervonta Davis, that's a jumping out of the window statement. Like, how could you say that when you've lost belts from being on the scale? And let's be honest, Devin Haney is moving and doing everything that we wish Gervonta Tank Davis would do. I understand Davis is the man. Davis got the belt. He got the clout. He got all that. But Devin has the other side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? He has all the hardware. You know what I'm saying? He really has the right to be saying what he's saying because he's been walking it like he's been talking it.
What do you feel like your advantages are coming into the fight?
And Loma has fought bigger guys, taller guys like Luke Campbell, like Nakatani, guys with just as long as reach, just even taller than me. So I don't want to hear nothing about no size advantage, nothing like that. I'm going to beat him because I'm the better fighter, the smarter fighter, and right now it's my time.
Say what you want. Devin Haney has paid his dues to be where he's at and to say what he says. He's paid his dues 110-fold. And can't nobody try to take that from him as much as they want to take it from him. Just like I pointed out before, Lomachenko has fought bigger guys. It's not about that. We all know it's not about that. We all know that the boxing media has put their foot in their mouth once again by blowing Lomachenko up way beyond what his skill set warrant. And now they want to try to deflate that because they don't want Devin Haney to inhale and get those accolades. Well, number one, he's not going to get the accolades from y'all anyway. This is for those who really pay attention to boxing and really knows what's going on. Devin Haney ain't got to worry about what the media says and, oh, he's too big and he's too that. Nobody need to hear. He don't need to worry about that. The real boxing fans, we really know what this is. They're always going to prop Lomachenko up higher than what they have done. Always, just like erasing his boxing record. So that's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a built-in excuse that they want to have. But check this out. See, if he beats Lomachenko, they got the automatic, oh, well, you know, he's so much bigger and stuff like that. But I got one for you. How about if Lomachenko beat him? Let's go the old Canelo route. Let's say that Devin Haney was too green. What about that? I seen somebody write that comment, and I was like, you know what? You 100% right. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney's going to be younger than I think Canelo was when he fought Mayweather at the time. So let's say if he loses to Lomachenko, let's just say he's too green. They're not going to let you have that excuse. Then they're going to tell you that you're making up an excuse. Then they're going to tell you that you're not trying to give credit and all that. You know what I'm saying? This is a lopsided game, and they like to throw stones and hide their hands and pretend like they're not the ones cheating. Man, don't trust none of these guys when it comes to boxing, because it's all boiled down to some petty ass shit. And it has nothing to do with boxing. Let's just admit, if it wasn't for Devin Haney, we wouldn't be in this position to see such a masterclass of a fight. Say it again. If it wasn't for Devin Haney, you wouldn't have this kind of fight. Okay? You guys will still be battling with each other who's really undisputed because a franchise champion. A franchise champion belt or designation that got introduced simply just to duck Devin Haney. This is why I say, how could you give Lomachenko all those props when you know damn well you wouldn't tolerate Gervonta Davis taking no franchise champion? You wouldn't tolerate Shakur Stevenson taking no franchise champion. You wouldn't tolerate Devin taking no franchise champion. And Devin was the first person that denounced it and told the world it was a duck belt. And we all know it's a duck belt. And since all three Cambozes, Lomachenko, and Teofimo Lopez went out of their way to try to duck him, well, God don't like ugly. So now you got to answer to that same man that y'all try to avoid. And peep this. Let's not forget that he's given Lomachenko an opportunity that Lomachenko denied him. I'm going to say it again. He's given Lomachenko an opportunity that Lomachenko denied him, and you guys were cool with it. That's why he's able to do it. This is why I say when fans fuck up boxing, because had y'all been, sharp, with your eyes and with your ears about what's this and what's that, and held Lomachenko to the same standard, guess what? That franchise shit would have never happened. Because as a fan, you wouldn't tolerate it. Y'all want to say he's so good, but you tolerated him taking franchise champion. You guys were happy with it. Till the apple court. And you guys was happy with it. Until, Devin Haney came in and just threw off the whole thing and put this shit right back in its proper perspective, giving it its proper order. Now you have an undisputed champion without question. And if Devin Haney didn't do what he did, Lomachenko wouldn't get another chance at being undisputed. He's already got gifts and been gifted back-to-back title shots and a race losses and all this other stuff and blase split. He's already had enough gifts in boxing. And Devin Haney's coming around and blessing him again. Simply because he wants those accolades that you guys are trying to strip him of right now. Well, he's going to get it anyway. It's just not going to be publicly known because, let's face it, the boxing media is too petty and y'all too fucking racist to give a shit or holler how something is unfair. I know how y'all cut, but that's the way it is. But to real boxing fans, we know what it is, And to add on top of that, Lomachenko will still give Devin Haney problems. So y'all counting the man out, but then you blew up his reputation. But when it comes to him fighting Devin Haney, you guys have no faith in him. But somebody who you call a Lomachenko hater has more faith in Lomachenko than his hardcore fans. You guys are ass backwards, and it show how biased and fucked up y'all is. But then again, that's just my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.